Hey, this is Diabetic Game Guy. Welcome to my update for August. This has been a pretty tough month. My revenue dropped by 72% and my profit dropped by over 92%. And as a big surprise, the main reason wasn't a drop in traffic. Let's take a look at what happened. As a recap, in July I had 17,968 viewers, and in August I had 12,158 viewers, meaning that I saw a 32.34% decline. As my site is seasonal, I see a bit of a decline every year around this time, so that's nothing to worry about. But now let's look at revenue. In July, I earned $1,023.81 on Amazon, and in August, I only earned $256.10. That's a month-over-month decline of 74.99%. In AdSense, in July, I earned $41.01, and in August, I earned $37.60. That's an 8.32% decline. And in Ezoic, I earned 11 cents in July and 21 cents in August, representing a 90% increase. This puts my total income in July at $1,064.93, and in August, only $293.91. So what happened? Didn't actually know until I started filming this report, and I spent a couple days doing the research. Most of the products I've linked to on Amazon come from one of three companies, and I learned that two of the three companies are having massive supply chain issues. In one company, most of their products are currently listed as unavailable, similar to what you see on the screen. That's not the actual product, it's just an example of what a user would see if they click one of the links where it says it's currently unavailable and not sure when it's going to be back. Other cases, it shows the product, but lists no price. I feel a bit bad. I really kicked myself for not checking earlier. This is something that could easily have been caught by a 5-minute check when I noticed my Amazon revenue was falling, but I just assumed it was traffic until I really dug into the numbers. When I look at the EPMV, in July I earned $59.27, whereas in August I'm down to $24.17, a decrease of 59.21%. Sadly, that's the real root cause, and I'm not sure how to fix it. I'll circle back to talk about my plan later in the video, and if you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. Okay, on to expenses. My expenses for August went up. I spent $119 on Jasper instead of $99. The increase was because I signed up for Jasper Art. I've really found that to be a huge help for blogging. I've spent $12.99 on Canva, I spent $20 on hosting, and I spent $70.50 on my domains. This brings my total expenses to $222.49, meaning that my August profit was only $71.42. This represents a 92.17% decrease in profits for August. So I know a lot of people would be upset or angry or frustrated, but I'm trying to turn this into a positive. If I'm going to have this hole in my process and make this mistake, I would far rather do it when it's going to cost me a few $100s versus a few $1,000 versus much more if it's something I didn't catch until later. I had a hole in my process, and this is just something I wasn't checking. One of my old mentors would say, education is expensive. This mistake is definitely my tuition. So this month, my top goal is to change out these items to suppliers that are actually currently selling on Amazon. I'm also doing the Content Warrior Challenge, which means I need to produce about 60,000 words of content. That'll be a challenge to juggle, considering how much work it'll be to replace the products. Additionally, I'd like to listen to 2 audiobooks. Last month, I listened to The Goal by Eli Goldratt and Profit First by Mike Minkowitz. I haven't decided what books I'm going to read this month, but it really made me feel more positive about my business and my overall growth, so I want to continue with that. With that said, I'd love to hear in the comments if you've made a mistake and how you dealt with it. Also, if you have any tips for handling products on Amazon, I could definitely use some pointers there. Finally, if you're enjoying my affiliate blogging journey, I'd love it if you'd subscribe and like my videos. And as always, see you next time.